the smartest guys in the room in the Eastern Conference. But Cleveland, Kobe Altman's smart enough, and he's really aggressive. And here is Boston, 4 years of their rebuild, and we're going to win this trade, and we're going to accumulate that pick, and we're going to get Gordon Hayward, and we're going to get... And this morning, Cleveland's better again. Because Cleveland is the poker player who pushed all their chips to the center of the table. Aggressive is underrated. And I don't tell you that to try to be glib. I tell you that because in all my years doing this, I've seen a lot of really, really smart guys do radio and TV. But they're timid, not really aggressive. They don't go for it. They play it safe. Guy that's smart enough, woman that's smart enough and goes for it, gets the better gig. Always. Every time. Boston's smart, and that's an awesome thing. Like, smart is a great quality. But if I could take slightly less smart and significantly more aggressive, I'd take it. You know, one of the things about LeBron James, and I guess it could be a downside, but here it's an upside, that you better take care of him or he'll leave you. And Boston doesn't really have a situation like that. They got Jaylen Brown. They have Jason Tatum. They're nice players. They're not going anywhere. They don't have any leverage. They're not threatening anybody. But you don't take care of LeBron, LeBron leaves you. And so even if Kobe Altman wasn't aggressive, LeBron forces you to be. And I think it's a great quality. And Pat Riley, did you ever notice what he was doing in Miami? He kept adding pieces to make that owner didn't want to pay for every one of those salaries. Ray Allen didn't start with that Miami team. Great people keep you humble. They keep you honest. And sometimes they force you out of your comfort zone. And LeBron James forced Dan Gilbert, a billionaire, to roll the dice, wake up on a trading deadline, and change 40% of his roster. And today, Cleveland's better than Boston. And I would argue between Jeff Green and Corver and Rodney Hood and George Hill and J.R. Smith and LeBron James and Kevin Love when he comes back, they have 7 different players who on any given night could give you 20 points. I just don't see that with Boston. So Boston's doing this whole rebuild, and I know it's smart, and I know it's academic, and I know all the analytic guys love it. I get that. But, you know, the Cubs use analytics too, and they also went out, pushed their chips on the table this weekend, and overspent for Yu Darvish. Like, I like aggressive people. I really do. I like aggressive people. I don't need you to be brilliant. I need you to be smart enough. And, you know, Boston's putting this thing together, and all the analytic people praise. Cleveland's like, blow it up, start over. An hour later, Cleveland's separated from Boston. Tip of the cap to the Cavs and Kobe Altman. But you know who made him do it? LeBron James. And Chris, excuse me. You had I thought a kind of an interesting take on this when I asked you about this.
Well, I just think that, you know, there's always in sports, it's, you know, the player's never bigger than the team, with the exceptions of the LeBrons, the Michael Jordans.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is an individual sport, but the point being...
He was bigger than the PGA.
LeBron is bigger. LeBron is basketball. And so on this particular team, you're not just the star player, you're the city. And we saw what happened when he left the city, right? So if you have, if you have the hottest girlfriend and you want to keep her and she's like, you know what? You got to stop wearing that shirt. You got to stop wearing those shoes. You are going to surrender a little bit of yourself if you want to keep the hot girl. No, obviously, you know, I'm making a little bit of a joke about it. But if you want to keep the hot chick and she's like, we're going to need to change a few things here.
Then you do.
Then you do
you
it.
Acquiesce.
You acquiesce because if you want to keep her and she's like, look, I hate when you chew with your mouth full, you're going to be more cognizant of chewing with your mouth closed.
There you go.
So, you know, just, you know, set a little different.
It's like there aren't a lot of great LeBrons. Like, we forget this all the time. What we do in sports is we elevate these people, then we want to get rid of them. God, I wish Tom Brady would retire. Really? I've never once wanted less of Drew Brees. I want less of Andy Dalton. I've never wanted less of Drew Brees. Like, LeBron's here. He's great. Acquiesce to him.
I never understand that argument about being like when people that even this year, like, oh, I'm sick of the Patriots. It's like you're sick of watching greatness. You're sick of watching, things that you will never see in your lifetime. The Lakers dynasty, the Michael Jordans, the Bulls. I never understand that argument at all. You can be annoyed because Boston fans are this or Boston fans are that, and you hate that they always, keep winning, but you have to respect what you're watching.
God.
And that very few times in your life you'll have the opportunity to witness that because it'll go away.
Chris, there's just not very much great. And when it's here, like, put your arms around it. Like Cleveland, basically, you don't make LeBron happy, he leaves. You'll never have a player like LeBron in Cleveland again.
We've already seen it once when he left.
Yes, and we saw him before he got there.
Right.
Like, take care of superstars. Even the Lakers now. They've been looking for one for 5 years. All right, final hour 3 of the herd coming up. Chris Broussard, what the make of all these NBA